A very big welcome to you, my dear Capricorn. So the sun is in Aquarius and the moon is in your sign. And we see what is coming, and you get the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands, we know that Jupiter in Leo brings you a certain action that leads to a success that can be felt deep within, in the way you present yourself, in the way you have taken action. And when we take action, other people are involved as well in that moment. And so here you see the owl, right, standing with those six branches, and she's holding it and she's looking at you and she's literally saying, this is where self-love and wisdom comes to you. And that's why you're getting here the circle, the holy circle. And in that circle you able to awaken, right? Awaken to your self-love. So we're gonna look what Jupiter is wanting to tell you. And I'm gonna take the deck and see what Jupiter in Leo is saying. Now, Jupiter is not in Leo. Jupiter is in Cancer. But what's interesting, Jupiter is going to go mid-June into Leo. And so you're going to actually see that here, this card is already letting you know what's going to happen mid-year, right? So when Jupiter is in Leo, we recognize here that Leo is all about the heart, and that you have the perfect key to the heart, to your heart, and you don't need anybody to open that cage to your heart. You need the key, no one else, right? True love is when you love yourself first, and then of course someone that matches that energy will appear. And so here we have the 29. The 29 calculated together turns into an 11, so there is a portal that is letting you know you are the portal. You have the key to the portal, which is your heart deep within you. And so 611, 11:6 could be a date of significance, right? And we're going to look now, when Jupiter is in Leo, what that means, right? We're not going to look at Cancer. Jupiter right now is in Cancer, but let's look into the future, right? Why not? It's just something I feel, it's something because also the heart has come up, and Leo is the heart, right? And that's why I felt taking Leo instead of Cancer. And so let's have a look what Jupiter in Leo is bringing you on top of the success that you have already. And you're getting the Hermit. Look at that. Wow. And it's almost saying, yeah, then after Jupiter has been a year in Leo, it's going to be a year in Virgo. And so it's almost like really ahead into the future. 2027 is talking here, because this is from 2027 to 2028 when then Jupiter is in Virgo. But Leo is saying, find the 9, find the number that lets go of itself. When we calculate the 29 together here, we get the 11, and the 11 is a 2, so the 2 is left, right? So the 9 is always that stage of consciousness where we letting go and we start a whole new cycle. And that's why the number 9, each time when I calculate the numbers together, the number 9 gives itself up. So now we have here an 11, and of course we leave the portal, but we have the 9, the completion, and the 6, and that calculated together is the 15, and that's you. That's the work, that's the career, that's when we climb the ladder, but also can fall off the ladder and be attached to the financial success or success in general. And so the 15, when we calculate together, we get a 6. So the 6 is left, 6, 11, 11, 6, right? And understand that you have the most difficult month, right? Which is always connected with the devil. And we know there is that worship of this kind of energy because it's the most successful month, because it's the darkest month. Of course, in the darkest month, when we see it from a higher perspective, it's the month where we plant the seed, where we know we can climb up like the plant climbs through the earth into the light. But then also people use it as the month where we can do the things that we don't want people to know about, because it's that month of darkness. We do the things in the dark. And so when we though calculate the 15 together, we get the 6. And so the success lies in the wisdom to differentiate between the one to the other. And that's the one thing that we are seeing right now all over the United States, right? This secret society that has pledged itself to a figure, and in there we recognize, though there is also a good side to it, not only negative, and it's always in the eye of the beholder. Do you see her actually holding her heart in an imprisonment, or is she simply protecting her heart, right, from things that could hurt it? And so it's really, once you have understood that here are also all these keys, and she holds the key to her heart, she also holds the key to the inner sanctuary. And that inner sanctuary here with the Hermit, with Virgo, is going to be when Jupiter is in Virgo from 2027 to 2028. And so the message is really strong. It's clear. You are the one that holds the key to success and to the inner world, where you either protect or guard the heart, which makes the decision in everything we do. Wow, what a message. And particularly the keys, right? It's like, you see, he holds all these keys, and there are keys here, but she has one key, right? One key to the door, and the door opens, and we see behind it she's holding the heart, right? And that's what's so amazing with this combination of the reading. So, of course, I hope I see you in the next reading. That's when we get the sun in Pisces. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.